Gave them an opportunity, I felt, in that second game to pull off the upset.
Marc Gasol, and you mentioned it, every series is its own unique personality. Kyle Lowry filling it up. And Marc Gasol may be a prominent...
Every other day. Now, Nurse told me we all recognize those advantages, and getting out of the series would be beneficial, but he added, we're not...
Toronto only played 9, 8 for Brooklyn, and Brooklyn didn't have a choice, though. And it's going to be a charge.
And that was one of the few times I thought Ibaka had done a really good job. When you get a smaller man on
you, Rebecca and Nick Nurse, we're not surprised it's a 5-point game as Ibaka puts it back up by 7. We're not surprised because they've been playing hard for the game. That was costly in the last game. It's not going to be points off the mistake, though. It could be, though. Second chance opportunity. Ibaka with space. Kurucs didn't come out, and it's the biggest lead of the game. A dangerous time right now for the Brooklyn Nets.
Between himself and the Alameda County Sheriff's Deputy Alan Strickland that occurred directly after Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals. The footage was provided by Ujiri's legal team after a countersuit against Strickland was filed in California. It shows Strickland acting as the initial aggressor as he shoves the Raptors president twice as he approached the court, credential in hand, before Ujiri pushed him back. He released a lengthy statement, and here's the heart of it. I was reminded in that moment that despite all of my hard work and success, there are some people, including those who are supposed to protect us, who will always see me as something unworthy of respectful engagement. There's only one indisputable reason why that is the case, because I'm black. Let that sink in. And remember back now, Strickland filed a lawsuit in February against the Raptors president, claiming that he suffered serious injuries and permanent disability, which...
To the extent that some of that type of behavior still exists, and I'm a huge fan of Masai and the job that he's done and what snatched that one out of the air, and then the strength to finish.
7-0 run ends on that for Brooklyn. And it's Serge Ibaka, who did not have that.
From three-point range. That's not going to get it done.
Little chicken wing came out for Siakam and still couldn't get the shot inside.
Oh, my goodness.
Marc Gasol's really, he's taken some shots in the first half, hasn't he?
That does not feel good.
Up against the stanchion.
Ooh. That hurts up here, partner.
Good entry. And a wide open look for LeVert. Got the triple. Despite the length coming out, Siakam. Last shot's going to belong to Van Fleet. Gets it! That's how good it is for the defending champions.
Wow. I tell you, just when you thought the Nets might have a little momentum going into the half, Van Vliet, he knew it was on line the whole way.
And you and I know a lot of guys will take that extra step, so the
yeah.
buzzer's already gone. You're not giving me this percentage, Buster.
Yeah, you look at LeVert. He's just could not be more frustrating, knowing how hard, and that opens up that interior.
All of a sudden, they're even in made threes.
Yeah.
Both teams with 10 triples. Siakam rolls around and falls. So Pascal's here
to start this third quarter by Brooklyn.
That's 13 for Johnson in a 10-point game. Extra pass. Don't have to worry about Marc Gasol when it comes to an extra touch.
Yeah, you forget how good of a passer.
Unselfish play all the way around.
Yeah, that's just, and you talked about it wrong with that jump shot.
But Toronto doesn't force a thing. They show patience. Siakam got what he wanted. The length on Karis LeVert. So, look, what a ratio. Now on the switch. Luau Cabarrot, good setup, and Marc Gasol's got the foul.
And that's something, one
the switch they wanted. Siakam,
yeah,
boy, that's unselfish.
Isn't that pretty basketball, though?
Just give and go.
Because all type of player he is and his development, in a lot of ways, similar to what we've seen with Giannis. I don't know if he gets all the way to that level as Jared Allen draws a foul there, but it's been impressive. And, you're going to hear a lot about player development. And obviously Toronto and Milwaukee, those guys, they've done great jobs. But the reality is also it's about the personal development, because that speaks to the character of Pascal.
To your craft. And he is certainly that. Oh, and you're right. Ibaka's okay. And then insult to injury. And what is it going to be through three? Siakam. Tap works. Ibaka timed it beautifully. So Ibaka off the bench in double figures. He's got a double-double once again to the buzzer. Tough break. Luau got rid of it early. Ibaka. The length on LeVert, and he's going to the line looking for the three-point play.
Yeah, just
mismatch.
It was, and also just great patience there. You know, he used his strength without trying to overpower LeVert. You know, not leading with the shoulder, just getting to his spot because of that three-point shooting.
With Kyrie and KD.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the guys would fit. It's just they only have so many spots there. Is nice, capable. You're going back home and you get that energy from the home crowd. That's not going to be the case here for Philly. So they put themselves into a deep hole, especially not having Ben Simmons. That doesn't help either. But hey, Gordon Hayward has a sharp.
Good save, Marc Gasol. Nice assist, Mark.
Yeah.
It's Fred VanVleet. Marc Gasol 7. Moose on the take, blocked away as Matt Thomas just checked into the game.
And you just love that this Toronto team, they're just playing the possession. They're not looking at it and say, oh, we're up almost 30. Let's just take it easy. No, they are just battling on every possession.
But almost put it back in. And it's what Isaiah Thomas said at halftime with 3D and Chris Miles. Big free throws coming up. He said this team has really strong chemistry, and that goes a long way.
That's a great
way. And then they were down by as many as 31 in that game, and that'll do it. So a productive second half. Raptors led by 15 to the break, and then just pulled away. It was 18 after 3, and torched them in the fourth quarter. First 6 minutes of the fourth quarter to get everybody off the floor. So is it going to be a sweep? Are they going to get a break? Easy to laugh after a game like that got away.
Things happening that are bigger than basketball this week for your team. We rolled in the Masai Ujiri footage. And for you, I can't imagine how hard it must have been for you guys to watch that together as a team. But what was your reaction to it? And how are you hoping that shedding light on that incident moves things forward that are important to you?
I mean, it was extremely emotional to watch. And, you know, one thing I say, it took away from the moment from Masai. It took away from the moment of, you know, the team he put together to win a championship. But that's one of the reasons that we're here. That's why we have the shirts on. That's why we're, you know, kneeling. That's why we're using our voices and our platform to, you know, shed light on these social injustices. Bad police officers like that officer. Masai did nothing wrong. And, you know, we're just down here and we're going to continue to use our voice and our platform to shed light on the things that are wrong in our world and in our country. So, you know, we're happy that video came out, and you know, we always have Masai back. We always had his back, and now it just sheds light on to, you know, a bad person, a bad police officer. You know, one of, you know, many, but there are some good officers, but he's obviously not one.
Kyle, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You.
Appreciate it.
Guys.
Peace.
Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Kyle Lowry. Complete effort. 36, make it 35 assists on 46 makes. That'll get it done every time. Our final